Hello and welcome. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box. And please, can you message everyone in your teams via text message, via SMS, because we have a very interesting event going on at the moment. I've just checked online, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. I'm just checking out on my other computer. Messenger are all down. So obviously, there's not many people on this call. We are expecting more people to turn up, but I'm going to make a start anyway. And this call is also recorded. So for those of us that could not attend this training, we'll ensure that you get a copy of this training. So again, please, for those of you on this call, can you reach out to your colleagues, your friends, people of the academy, get them on the call via text message, because WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, all these usual avenues for us are all down. So today we have a very, very interesting call. Again, this call is recorded, so we'll send it out to everybody after the call, but I didn't want to cancel it because obviously we do have some attendees on the call. So we'll make a start as well in the hope that more people will jump on as soon as they get the message via whichever channel they use, whichever communication channel they use. So the reason I wanted to do today's call was because, what day is it today? I keep forgetting. Is it just checking my calendar, it's the 4th of October today, or is it the 5th? Yeah, 4th of October today. And there's not many days left until the end of the year. So we need to all ensure that we're doing the right thing so that when we hit 2022, we are sort of storming through 2022 to ensure that our goals are not just met, but also exceeded as well. So my colleague and friend, Jay Palmer, he's on the call today, and I'll just give you a very, very short background about him. He's 20 years old, give and take, and obviously the traditional route that many of us take, you go to school, get good grades, go to university. That was going to be his journey, but what he decided to do was become an entrepreneur, because obviously what you'll find is that when you have a job, once you've been through the university route, as I did, so I've been through all of that, once you've been through the university route, the A levels, the degrees and so on, and you get your first job, you are effectively just on broke, as I was. So more month at the end of the money every single month. And this was going to be my story for the next 40 years. And again, in Jay's case, he saw light, and he saw the light earlier on in his life compared to myself. And he decided that he didn't want a job. He didn't want to be a slave to the system. So he came out of that loop and decided to become an entrepreneur. And now within like 3 or so years, he's a 6-figure earner. And it's looking very, very likely that within another year, he's going to hit the 7 figures. So let me just see if Jay is on the call. Jay, are you with us?
Yes, I am on the call. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. So apologies for the turnout today. But I mean, for the for the people that did turn up on the call, obviously we've got to do what we said we're going to do. We're going to carry on with the call, and of course we'll it's recorded, so we'll send it out in the groups after the call. So Jay, take it away.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much, Jav, for that introduction. And yes, it is a very strange day. It feels like the world has ended, literally, with social media being down. But anyway, long story short, I'm here today to really give you guys a plan of action, share a bit about myself, my story. I started this business back in 2017, October. That's when I started. And obviously back then, I didn't really have any experience of business or trading or investing. Back then, I was actually studying to become an engineer. And just like you said, Jav, working or being brought up in a normal Asian family, we've only been given a few choices to get a job, go to school, get your degree, get married, and that's pretty much it. So I said to myself, living in London at my age, I'm now 21. I started this business at age of 17. I realized at age of 17 that I can't even buy a house with a normal income today. So that's why I was looking for a business opportunity just like this. I got invited down to an event, and there was a guy called Alex Morton, right? Alex Morton, this guy today, he's probably, he's actually made over 30 million. When I met him, he had made well over 30 million. And I was looking at him second row of that event, and I was thinking, this guy started at 21. I'm sitting here 17 years old. I have a, big advantage. So one of my goals when I first started to do this business was I just wanted to trade. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I started to make a bit of money. I wasn't the sort of person to go out and talk to people. But my second month, that's when I really decided, you know what, let me push my comfort zone. Instead of me just keeping the skill set to myself and not telling anyone, let me push myself, because I really believe sales and marketing isn't just something you should do or maybe do. I really believe we should all get good at it, right? Why? Because every day you're selling yourself, every day, right? Whether you're trying to get a job, guess what? You're selling yourself. If you're trying to get, the perfect partner, you're selling yourself as well. You're trying to get people into this business, you're selling yourself as well. So end of the day, life is all about you gotta sell every single day. And that's why I decided, you know what, let me start to build this business. And it was a journey. It took me 3 months to hit platinum 150. Took me like 6 months to hit platinum 600. 1 year to hit platinum 1000. I think a year and a half, 2 years to hit platinum 2000. And I was stuck at platinum 2000 until the start of last year, right? Start of last year, I started as a platinum 2000 and hit platinum 5000 in April 2020, which was last year. And I managed to hit Chairman 10 about a month or two after that, right at the end of June, start of July time. So it has been a phenomenal journey, life-changing journey. And if you can take one thing from this call and my story, is that you just got to stick with it. Too many people, they start a business, they start in an industry where they just give it a go, they give it a try, right? In this business, you can't just try it, because there's been so many success stories today, well over 500 chairmans, right? I guarantee you there's probably thousands of six-figure earners in this company that have started within this company. So, there's no need to do any experiment. All you need to do, you really need to make a decision what you want out of this business, because time flies. Look, we've got 3 months left, just under 3 months now, just under 90 days to do something big in this business. If you're thinking, okay, time is up, we can't do anything, Christmas is almost here, then we can't get anywhere thinking like that. You guys have literally 90 days to smash this business, right? What you need to do, you need to set yourself a clear goal. Just the other day, I did a training, 90-day game plan. I came on to Kia Bass, my mentor, Chairman 50, he came on as well. And we spoke about what we need to do. We just need to set, a goal. Set yourself a goal, write it down, and simply start to work towards it. Trust me, in this business, you don't need to know all of the skills. But one thing you need is that hunger. You need the right attitude to build this business, right? Myself, am I the best, prospector? Probably not. Am I the best presenter? Probably not. Am I the best public speaker? Probably not, right? But I can tell you one thing is that I just get things done. And that's, if I look at Jav, if I look at Mandeep, for example, if I look at the phenomenal platinum 1000s, 2000s, right? B, Isha, Parina, many other individuals. If I look at all of these individuals within Jav's organization, they are people that get things done, right? They don't look at, okay, I don't know how to do it. They make it happen, right? Maybe right now you're sitting in this call, you don't have a clue how to even trade right now. Guess what? You're going to have that mentality that you're going to get it done. Maybe you don't know how to hit platinum 1000, Chairman 10. You got to have that mentality just to get it done. Same for me. Last year, do you really think I knew how to hit Chairman 10? No. Right, maybe I knew, but I need, 10 to 12 platinum 1000s. But did I know how it was going to happen? No. Sometimes we get so caught up in the how that we never start moving. We get so caught up in the how. How is this person going to join my business? How am I going to hit Chairman 10? How am I going to hit Platinum 1000? Trust me, guys, you don't need to know how, because, universe, God, whatever you guys believe, will literally put things in place for you. You don't know how it's going to happen. You're not that great, right? I'm not that great to know how I'm going to hit X amount a month, etc. So set yourself that goal. Number two, decide what are you going to commit to? Who are you going to be working with? The quickest way to get success is by having a mentor, right? That's how I got to where I am today. Within 3 years, I managed to become a six-figure earner. Why? Because I had a mentor. I followed my mentors, right? You got to ask yourself, who are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to the people that haven't done it? Are you going to listen to the people that have never hit, let's say, Platinum 1000, right? Or are you going to listen to the people that have already done it, right? People like Jav, are you going to go ahead and are you going to listen to these individuals? That's really the key thing to success. Who are you going to follow in the next 90 days, right? When I was first starting, look, I got a slow progress when I first started. Why? Because I was listening to myself, and myself back then, I was broke, right? That was me before. And I realized, look, if I carry on listening to myself and how I'm feeling and the ideas that I have, I'm not going to get anywhere. I need to find someone that already has the results and simply start to copy them and do exactly what they say, right? And this comes to how teachable and coachable are you going to be? Am I the most teachable and coachable person in the world? Probably not, but I'm probably more teachable and coachable than most people, right? When my mentor tells me to do something, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to do it, right? 9 times out of 10, if he tells me to book this event ticket, I'm going to get it done, right? Last year, Abdullah told me to go ahead and book the Bob Proctor event ticket. I think in total, I spent like £2,000 just to go there to that event. Back then, I was platinum 2000. That was a lot of money for me. But once again, coming out of it, 6 months later, my income went up 6 times. Imagine for a moment, I did not listen to Abdullah. Imagine for a moment, I didn't listen to my mentors, right? So the quickest way you can get to where you want to go is by, once again, observing who are you going to listen to and who are you willing to submit to. If you really want to be mentored by people like Jav, like Mandeep, all these phenomenal individuals, what you need to do, you need to submit to their leadership. If they tell you to do something, just get it done. It's not that they're your boss or I'm your boss. It's just very simple. We know what's going to help you, right? From time to time, they may say, post a video, do X amount of messages on social media, do this and that. And once again, they're telling you so you can move forward. They're telling you that so that you can actually move forward in your business, right? And when I realized that whatever my mentors are telling me, it's for me. It's for me to move forward. It's from their experience. That is when I started to listen. And I can tell you, if you feel uncomfortable doing some of these things that we share with you, that is the best thing ever, because you can only grow in your comfort zone. Ask yourself today, have you done anything today to come out of your comfort zone? If you haven't, then every day I would say, set yourself a goal to do something that pushes your comfort zone, right? Successful people are always 95% of their time pushing their comfort zone, right? Doing things that they've never done before. And that's really what it takes in this business. Maybe you don't know how to present on this call. Guess what? Today, do your first presentation. Next week, do your first presentation. Maybe you don't post many stories. Do that today. Maybe you haven't posted an Instagram photo for a long time. Do that today. Maybe you haven't been on Instagram Live. Do that today, right? Even myself, look, I realized the past few weeks I haven't been on Instagram Live a lot. Hopefully Instagram starts working at like 7:30. I've planned an Instagram Live today. I'm still finding ways to push my comfort zone, right? So number one, set yourself a goal. Number two, identify who are you going to work with, who are you going to listen to, right? And number three, what are you willing to sacrifice? No one got anywhere in this business without making a sacrifice, right? I think there's a guy called Austin Godsey, he's chairman 250, phenomenal individual. He says, if you don't sacrifice what you love will become a sacrifice. Now, what does he mean by that? He means that maybe for a period of time, if you want to get somewhere big, we're talking not just making a few hundred a month, we're talking really making a life-changing income for you guys. What you got to do, maybe there's certain things that you love right now. Maybe you love going out to a cinema every week. Maybe you love going, clubbing every week. Maybe you love watching Netflix, right? Maybe you love spending time with family. Maybe you love spending time with your kids. Whatever it is, these things you love, there may have to be a certain time period where you're gonna have to sacrifice time and attention towards these things. Doesn't mean get rid of your children or your spouse or your friends and family. Don't do that. What it simply means is you maybe spend a bit less time with them, right? That's what I had to do with my family when I was really coming up. I didn't spend too much time with them, but now guess what? Every day I can spend with them if I wanted to, right? That's a price that you have to pay. I gave up going out, going to clubs. I don't go clubbing, right? I don't go out that much. I don't watch Netflix. These are sacrifices that you really have to make if you want to go big, right? If you're in this call right now and you just want to earn a normal income, that's completely fine. You can carry on doing these things. But if you really want to do something big, I'm talking to you guys on the call that really want to do something big, you've got to pay the full price. I always give an analogy. If I'm at a vending machine and the Coke is showing £1, right? And I put 50p in, is a Coke going to come out? Am I going to get anything out of it? Nothing, right? Some of you on this call, maybe, or the ones that are going to listen to this after it's recorded, maybe, you want to hit chairman, you want to hit Platinum 1000, you want to become a 6 or 7 figure earner, but you're not paying the full price. You're just trying it. You're putting out 1p in, 5p in, 10p in, right? 50p in, even 99p in. It's not going to be enough. You got to pay the full price. What is the price? It's time, it's energy, it's focus, it's discipline, right? Successful people, they're disciplined. They do something every single day. Discipline is a muscle. You got to become a disciplined person. You can't just get excited for one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, and then be gone the next year. You got to stay on this thing. That is all I did. In my journey, I saw so many people quit. So many people. Right? I'm talking hundreds of people quit my business. Leaders that I thought will be here till the day this business dies, I thought they will still be here. Right? Leaders I thought that will go chairman with me, I thought they will still be here. I can tell you from experience, not everyone's going to stay in this business, but you got to make sure that you stayed. Right? Because if I look back now, those people, when I was like a P1, P150, P600, P1, even P2000, right? A lot of these leaders that were with me, they saw that I started from scratch. They saw that I was, at a certain position. And now they're looking back, I guarantee they're probably regretting, right? Why? Because I was one of the few people that stuck around, right? Even when the business was going down, even when things weren't going great, I kept going. I kept being around my mentors. I kept being positive. I kept reading the books. I kept attending events. And I can tell you one thing, if you just keep going, right? And not just keep going, just trying. You keep going with an intention in your mind that is going to happen. That is all you need. A lot of people talk about belief and mindset. But how you can tell if you're really believing is if you know it's going to happen. You're not questioning when is it going to happen. You're not questioning how is it going to happen. The key thing you need right now, the next 90 days, in fact, the next few years even, right? You just got to have that feeling that Before I hit Chairman 10, I remember the start of last year, coming up at Bob Proctor event, I remember I had a feeling and I just knew it was going to happen. I even think my first or second year, I already knew I was going to hit Chairman 10, right? I already knew. Did I know how? I had no clue. Did I have times where I was feeling negative? 100%, right? But I just knew. You got to get yourself to a point where you just know, right? Because I tell all my leaders, you know what? If we tell you do this, do that, this is how you prospect people. If we teach you all the skills, I guarantee you that that's not enough, right? I've learned from people like David Amniti, Abdullah Sandhu. These guys say success is 95% spiritual, 5% physical. 5% going out, doing the work, presenting people. This is why a lot of our mentorship calls, we don't teach you how to prospect over time. We don't talk about, this is what you do on Facebook, etc. Skills are necessary, but they can be learned, right? Same with your mindset. It is 95%. How much time are you spending thinking of what you want rather than what you don't want? Right? You got to ask yourself that today. How much time do you spend thinking of the goals, dreams, and desires that you want rather than the things that you don't want in life, right? Because I can tell you, most people aren't successful because they spend more time thinking of, I've got this bill to pay, or this person left my business, or this leader left my business, or this person joined this company, or, I lost this trade. They spend more time thinking of the things that didn't go well than the things that actually did go well, right? Successful people, they see the good in every situation, right? The hardest times in your business, the hardest times in you look at any hard time in your life, right? Times where you felt, like life was so bad. I've had times like that as well, right? If you really look back to those points, I guarantee you some of those times where it was really bad, those were the times which you look back now and you say, you know what, this is what made me who I am today. This is what made me motivated to go out and do certain things. This is what motivated me to start this business, right? Even for me, even prior to this business, I had a certain period where I was like devastated, right? Something happened in my life. And if I look back to it today, that was one of the biggest reasons why I started entrepreneurship, right? So sometimes the greatest adversities in your life, you can look back in the next few years from now, and I guarantee you will realize that something greater came out of that adversity or that period of you not feeling good. Something greater came out of it than you ever thought was even possible, right? Maybe you're going through a situation in your business and maybe you're struggling a bit right now. Maybe someone left your business. Look at it as a good thing. See the good in every single situation. So these are just some things I had on my mind, right? Who do you listen to? Set yourself a goal, work towards it, learn the skills, don't worry too much about how, and start to see the good in every single situation. I can tell you within this team, we have phenomenal leadership. Mandeep, Jav, so many phenomenal other individuals. We are 100% ready to support you guys. We just need your commitment. That's all it is. When I first started this business, I didn't know how to trade, how to prospect, any of this. I was nothing. But one thing I did, I was committed, right? And that's all you guys have to do for us to help you to get to the next level. So, Jav, thank you very much for, bringing me on this call. It feels like I'm speaking to thousands of people, but, next time when WhatsApp is up, we will definitely do another call.
Thank you for that, Jay. Absolutely more awesome advice there. And for those of you that have just joined us, we are currently facing social media Armageddon. So WhatsApp is down, Instagram is down, and Facebook is down, Messenger is down, and there's quite a few other social media channels that are down. My internet is a bit temperamental as well. I'm not sure if that's related to this. So those of you that turn up on the call, well done. And again, this is recorded, so please do like this video and share it with people that you know. We're live on YouTube as well, so please do subscribe to this channel. There's a lot of information on this channel that will help you achieve your goals. Now, as Jay was saying, you need to just get things done. Just go out and do them. Even if you don't know how to do something, just go out and do it. And it's when you come out of your comfort zone that you actually grow. If you never come out of your comfort zone, you will never grow. Just bear that in mind. You have to do something scary every single day. And as a result of that, you'll see amazing growth in your business. The other thing that was mentioned was that do not get caught up in the how. It's not, how am I going to do this? We don't care how you're going to do it. All you have to know is that you are going to do it. If you're looking to become a six-figure earner, maybe a millionaire entrepreneur, you just got to believe that you will become that. Don't think about how you're going to do it, because the how will come. Everything is in the mind. Whatever you say to yourself will happen. So when it comes to affirmations are so important. We all do them. We had some training yesterday talking about affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful that I am now making 7 figures every single year. And the more you say it to yourself, the more you will believe it, and that will come to fruition. And the other thing that I learned recently is that you should not be the tree trunk. Do not be the tree trunk. Be the tree trunk. Sorry, don't be the branches. Don't be the leaves, because branches break and leaves leave. We've had so many people within this business that have left and they are back to square one again. They've gone back to their jobs. They are just on broke. And unfortunately, many people around the world work for 40 years, for 40 hours a week, only to retire on 40% of what they could not afford to live on in the first place. If you're that 5% that continues this journey, you'll just see amazing results, and you'll thank yourself for staying the course. You speak to any single person within our business, within our mastermind group. So obviously WhatsApp is not working at the moment. You speak to any successful person within our group, and one thing they will tell you is that they stayed the course. They stayed. And it's those people that stay, even in the face of adversity. It's those people that carry on, that become hugely successful. And when I'm talking about hugely successful, what I'm talking about is becoming financially free, which means that you've got more money at the end of the month, even if you don't work during that month. What an amazing feeling that would be. And that is the goal for every single person on this call. Thank you for your time. Again, we've had fewer people today on this call that we normally have. And the reason for that is, as I alluded to earlier, we do have social media Armageddon going on at the moment. A lot of social media channels are down. We use these channels for communication. And again, we've not been able to do that today. But again, this video is live on YouTube. So please, if you search Dr. Jav, Dr. space Jav on YouTube, Dr. Jav, you will come to my channel, like that channel. In fact, subscribe that channel, sorry, click the bell icon, and you'll be informed every time we do a live video. And then we're not so reliant on the other communication channels that we have. I'm surprised that YouTube is still working today. So that is great news. Again, thank you for your time, everyone. I hope you've learned something from this short presentation, this short webinar, and let's make 2021 or the rest of 2021 an amazing 3 months, so that when we hit 2022, we'll already have achieved many of our goals at that point. My name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you, and I'll speak